let's make today my bitch. By make today my bitch, I woke up early and I got dressed and I have makeup on from last night, but I am starting dinner in the crock pot and we're having corned beef. Even if corned beef grosses me out when I have to touch it and take the seasoning packet out, it's yucky, but that's fine. And I'm gonna show you an aggressive tutorial on how to make the sides that I'm having with this corned beef. And as I'm making this corned beef, I realized that Emily has rearranged my kitchen when she was watching my kids the other night. And I am so grateful because it's something that we were talking about doing, and I honestly don't have the mental energy to rearrange anything in my house unless she is forcing me to. My kids are going to have pancake sausage on a stick, and I promise they won't die. Some of you may not think that I'm making my children breakfast in this video. However, they are eating, so I'm not sure what you call it then. Naturally, I forgot to unpack my son's lunchbox and backpack from the night before, so I have to do that now. And honestly, I'm grateful that he's eating most of his food because there's no rotten food in here. Mom, win. And don't worry, I have more than one lunchbox, so he's not getting food sent in a dirty lunchbox, I promise. But he is getting strawberries and grapes. My daughter wanted some strawberries with her breakfast. And my son asked me for a surprise him lunch today. So that means he wants me to surprise him. I made him a turkey roll-up because it's easy. And honestly, he hasn't had one of these in a minute, so I thought he might like it. And he did. We got a great report from his parent-teacher conference, which I was so grateful for because this morning he didn't want to go, so I told him how awesome he is doing. It has been far too long since I have told you who the fuck you are dealing with. My name is Jess, better known as the Aggressive Tutorial Lady. I have a feeling that many of you know me for my aggressive tutorials. Some of you might know me for my body positivity or relatable motherhood content. I'm not sure why you're here. I'm just glad that you are, okay? A lot of you appreciate the fact that I just show real life motherhood. And honestly, I don't have the energy to fake anything in my life, much less convincing the internet that I'm perfect. You're probably wondering, if you're a regular schmegular lady, how do you know all of this shit? That's because of my mom. When I was 12 years old, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer and my dad was undergoing some health issues with his heart. My oldest sister was going through a major mental health crisis and my middle sister was busy working her way through high school. So I asked my mom if I could help learn how to cook dinner for the family. And she said yes. So we would sit down, menu plan, meal plan, make grocery lists, and she would pull her little stool right up to the stove and teach me how to make everything that we ate as a family. I also did watch a lot of Food Network at this time, so that definitely helped. When I went off to college, I started batch cooking because I was busy constantly and didn't have time to make dinner ever. And then I had kids, and they are picky asses, so I'm working with a whole new set of challenges now. But I still cook almost every night, and I just throw together whatever the hell I have in the house most of the time. Things that I make over here don't have crazy ingredients. It's regular schmegular, real food that real families and real people eat. And 9 times out of 10, it's stuff that's toddler and kid-friendly. Follow along for more bullshit.
I am a recipe repeating lady, and tonight we are having corned beef, mashed potatoes, and carrots. The corned beef, that's already been in the crock pot for like 8 hours, and I'm not showing you how to make that. If you want to see how to make that, go watch my corned beef video. Tonight we're going to make some Borson knockoff mashed potatoes. It's going to be delicious, and also we're going to steam some carrots. I don't know if I'm going to show you that yet. Haven't decided. I have here a pressure cooker and a container of potatoes that I just set on my shirt. You wonder why all of my shirts are cropped? It's so they don't get caught in things on the countertop, apparently. I have some red skin potatoes, I have some yellow potatoes, and we're gonna make some mashed potatoes in the pressure cooker. It's fine. It's easy, it's quick, it's my preferred method. Corned beef is one of those things that I enjoy eating year round, but if you wanna eat corned beef, now is the time, it's on sale. You can peel your potatoes, I'm not going to. I'm not a potato peeler. As for me and my family, we'll eat the peels. I know what you're thinking, Jessica, how much water do I put in my pressure cooker? At least 1 cup, at least. I put as much as feels right, approximately 1 inch of water, which is an actual measurement in my home. And we are going to pop the lid on our pressure cooker and cook this for 8 minutes, high pressure, and then mash. I enjoy carrots. My husband will eat them if I force him to. Having a child crying is a requirement. And before you all come for me in the comments, why is she making a video? Why is she screaming while her kids are crying? Because my husband is handling it. And sometimes children do also cry when they're with their fathers. It's a wild concept. This, my friends, is a steamer basket. You can do dumplings, you can do carrots, you can do vegetables, whatever. I don't care. I'm doing carrots. That many, because I'm probably going to be the only one who actually eats them. Water in the base of your pot. This is steamer 101. Boil it. My potatoes have finished cooking. My pressure cooker ceiling ring is stretched out. So it didn't go for a whole 8 minutes. It just boiled for a while. It's fine. I have here, I have a container of Borson knockoff cheese from Aldi. I'm going to throw in this much butter. The rest of the butter is in the freezer and I am not willing to try and cut frozen butter today. Not today. Not for me. We're going to let the hot potatoes melt that shit for a minute. This is not revolutionary. I am just sharing my life with you tonight. This isn't a real recipe, okay? I'm going to also add in some milk. This is lactose-free milk because I'm a lactose intolerant bitch. And yes, I also realized I just put a half a container of cheese in here and butter. It's fine. When it comes to mashing potatoes, I'm an old-fashioned lady. I don't like to get out my whole hand mixer for this shit. If you can't mash your potatoes by hand, they're not cooked enough. I enjoy a lumpy mashed potato. Shit, my carrots are done steaming. Burn myself. I'm gonna throw my carrots into a bowl. Something bad happened in my house. What else is new? Salt and pepper your carrots. I'm also going to add garlic butter. Sounds right, sounds good. That's what I'm doing. This garlic butter, I literally need to buy this in bulk. It is delicious. And also, I need to be sponsored. Because damn, this stuff is good. Taste your mashed potatoes. Make sure they're salty enough. They're not. They also need more cheese. I need it to be more creamy. I want it to have that creamy, cheesy goodness. This one is garlic peppercorn. I got it at Aldi. Parmesan peppercorn? I don't know. We're using it. It's what we have. And Alex taught me to use what we have. What am I over here for? Oh. Occasionally I forget what I'm doing. It's fine. My corned beef is done, and if it's not done, Lord help me. I may not recover. Your corned beef has a fat cap. Scrape that shit off. For our corned beef, we are going to slice it against the grain. You don't want to slice it with the grain. That will feel like more of a pulled beef, pulled pork situation. We don't want that. We want slices. You should let this sit and rest for a little bit. I'm not doing that. A sharp knife will help this job. That's perfect. There you go. Corned beef sliced. I know you're thinking, is this meal even good? I'm going to put it together. I'm going to taste it, and then I'm going to go and enjoy it with my family. And yes, my children will eat corned beef. That is maybe the only thing on the table that they will joyfully eat. Hopefully they'll try the rest. That's the goal. Could I possibly have gotten more mashed potatoes on the outside of this bowl? I don't make carrots often because my family doesn't like carrots, but I love carrots. Corned beef, carrots, and potatoes. And I like gravy on mine. And I made a packet of gravy. Don't judge. If you don't like packet gravy, make it from scratch. I like it. There you have it. A delicious semi-homemade meal. Because if I call it home cooked, someone's going to be upset. I'm hungry. I want to eat it. I'm going to go eat this. It's delicious. Of course it's good. I made it. Follow along for more whatever the fuck this was.